Why is there something rather than nothing? It sounds like one of those late night philosophical questions we toss around after we've had too much alcohol. But this isn't just a question that we ponder while in the shower hungover. It's a question that lies at the very heart of cosmology, quantum mechanics, and metaphysics. Arguably, it's the deepest question we can ask. Because when you stop and think about it, why does anything exist at all? Galaxies, atoms, pizza, puppies, you, me, the laws of physics? Why do they exist? Why not just emptiness, nothingness, a blank, eternal void? Let's dive in. So what do we mean by nothing? First, let's clarify that. To most people, nothing means no thing, no object, no matter, no energy, not even space or time, just an absolute void. But physicists complicate this. In quantum field theory, even a perfect vacuum isn't truly empty. It's a frothing sea of virtual particles spontaneously popping in and out of existence, borrowing energy from the uncertainty principle and disappearing before they can be observed. So even nothing isn't nothing. Then there's the philosophical definition, the absence of anything at all, including the rules that might allow particles to exist, the space in which they might appear, or even time in which change could happen. So when we ask, why is there something, we're not just asking about the universe, we're asking why there are laws that allow the universe to exist. We're asking why existence is even a thing. So let's move on to the Big Bang, which is often considered to be the beginning of everything. According to the standard model of cosmology, our universe began around 13.8 billion years ago with the Big Bang. All the energy and the matter in the universe was once compressed into a significantly smaller singularity, a point of infinite density and temperature. But what triggered the Big Bang, and what was there before it? That's where things get a bit tricky. Time and space themselves may have begun with the Big Bang, meaning the concept of before could be meaningless. Some physicists suggest that quantum fluctuations in a primordial vacuum could have led to the birth of our universe. This is something referred to as the quantum tunneling event. From nothing, in this view, the universe didn't require a cause in the traditional sense, it just spontaneously appeared. So, is our universe the ultimate quantum accident? Here's where things get a bit weird. Some scientists, including physicist Lawrence Krauss, have argued that the total energy of the universe might be zero. Yep, you heard that right, zero. The positive energy of matter could be exactly balanced by the negative energy of gravity. If you add it all up, the universe might cancel itself out. So creating a universe from nothing wouldn't violate any physical laws, because it doesn't cost anything. That's why Krauss called his book A Universe from Nothing. In this view, something from nothing isn't a paradox, it's just how the laws of physics work. But why this universe? Why one with stars, planets, and life? Why a universe fine-tuned for consciousness? Enter the anthropic principle. This idea says the universe must be compatible with conscious life because we're here to observe it. We live in a universe that allows us to live because otherwise we wouldn't be here. Add to that the theory of a multiverse. Perhaps countless other universes exist, each with different physical constraints. Most are sterile, lifeless. We just happen to exist in one where the things works out. It's a little like winning the cosmic lottery. You don't ask why your numbers came up, you just cash the ticket. Philosophical and theological perspectives. Let's not ignore the oldest explanation of all, that something existed because a creator willed it. Many religious traditions answer this question with God, a necessary eternal being who chose to create the universe. From this perspective, the question shifts from why something to why did God choose something? But that raises another question: why does God exist? And why this particular God? Does invoking a creator that really solve the problem, or just push it one level higher? Theologians and philosophers debate this endlessly. Some argue that existence itself might be a brutal fact, something that simply is, with no further explanation. But humans aren't great at accepting brutal facts. We like our stories to have endings and our stories to have answers. One of the most mind-bending questions is, could there have not been anything? Some physicists argue that non-existence isn't a valid alternative, that once the rules of quantum mechanics exist, something must eventually emerge. That gives us an infinite timeline probability demands it. Others argue the rules themselves are contingent. They didn't have to exist. There's no reason the universe couldn't have remained in a state of true nothingness forever, and yet here we are. So, what's the answer? Why is there something rather than nothing? Let's be honest, we don't know. We have fascinating theories, elegant equations, and bold ideas, but the ultimate reason for why there is something rather than nothing remains elusive. Maybe it's a question that will forever evade our understanding, or maybe it's just a few Nobel Prizes away from a breakthrough. But here's the beautiful part, and that's in asking the question. By doing that, we reveal something profound about ourselves, that we're not content with survival, but that we want to understand. We want to know why. And that, maybe more than anything, is why there's something. If this video made your brain hurt in a good way, check out other deep dives into the mysteries of the universe, like our video on why does time only move forward, a mind-bending trip through entropy, causality, and the arrow of time. And if you liked peeling back the layers of reality, subscribe and join us on WhyDecrypted. Here, we decrypt the whys behind existence, space, physics, psychology, and anything else we can think of. Thanks for watching.